Hey guys, Wilbur here, and today I'm going to be showing you my upgrade tutorial on how you can upgrade the KT-4 Wonder Weapon to the Masamune in Zetsubou no Shima. Now this is going to be a in-depth full upgrade tutorial, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, be sure to drop a like on it. It shows you guys really support my videos, and let's get into this. Now before I start, I want to say that I did do a guide on the KT-4, which is the unupgraded version. There's going to be a link in the description to where you can go and watch that. You want to watch this and you want to build that before watching this guide. So with the upgrade process, it's kind of the same as the normal KT-4, where we have to get 3 certain things for this to be upgraded. In this video, I'm going to be presenting the order in what I think is from easiest to hardest, just because it makes it a whole lot easier for you guys to follow along. Now for the first part we're going to be looking at is actually getting the tooth from the spider boss. Now what you're going to need to do in the gameplay, you can see that you need to hold down your trigger until it hits 3 bullets, shoot at this spider web, and it's going to melt. And once it has been melted, you will have to go down there and there will be a spider boss you'll have to kill. I suggest using a pack-a-punch weapon as it makes it a whole lot easier. So you're going to need to kill him, and once the spider has been killed, you go up to it, you'll see the tooth, and then you want to go and actually press square on the tooth and you will collect the tooth, and that is the first part. Moving on to the second part, what we're going to need to do is have a bucket and go down to the bunker, and you're going to need to go where the KT-4 has originally been made, and there's going to be a sewer pipe. Now you're going to need to press square and use 500 points and travel through the sewer pipe. In the gameplay shown, you see that I travel through the sewer pipe and I gather some rainbow water. Now I'm going to take that back in slow motion and show you what I actually did. So as you see, I have a bucket and I'm traveling through the sewer pipe, and to pick up rainbow water, you're going to need to wait until you get to these little 115 rocks or this little rim, and once you are at the rim, press square. I suggest hold down square as you have a more chance of getting the rainbow water. This is the only way you can get the rainbow water on this map. If you kind of missed the step or didn't understand, just go back and replay the step. Once you see the 115 rocks and the rim, hold square and you will gather your rainbow water. Now that's not the only step for this part. What you're going to need to do right after that is make sure you have the skull of non-subway. If you don't know how to make that, there's going to be a video on my channel actually showing you how you can do it step by step. But once you've watched that video, you're going to need the skull of non-subway, and the first thing you're going to need to do is actually go up to the poster in one of the rooms where you get the pack-a-punch piece. The room where all the cocoons are and all the zombies are when you stab the cocoons. So you go up to this poster and you press your left bumper and you need to memorize this poster. And when you memorize the poster, that means you can move on to the next step, which is going into the water where you originally get the KT-4 Wonder Weapon part. But this time when you swim down into there, you don't need to look at the part as you already have it. You need to look on the right hand side and memorize the wall. And if you keep memorizing it for a little bit of time, you will see that it opens up a new room with a new plant to seed. You go up to that and press square and you will put down a seed, and then you'll also need to water it. Now that's all in one round. What you're going to need to do after that is when it is the next round after the previous round, you need to go back down there and water the plant again. Now something I'd like to mention is if you do not water this plant every round for 3 rounds, if you skip a round or if you just don't do it for a round, you will need to do this all over again. Let's say it's a spider round and you forgot to do it, or you actually can't do it because your skulls of non-subway isn't charged. You will have to do it all over again. You won't actually have to go and pick up any seeds or any rainbow water. You just need to place down the water again, as I said before. Now, as I said before, you're going to need to water this plant 3 times, and once it has been watered, you can swim down there and pick up the piece for the KT-4 upgrade. It's going to be a plant. Just go up to it, press square. It doesn't have the option to press square. Just go up to it, press square, and swim back up. Moving on to the third and final part, what you're going to need to do is complete all challenges your character can do. So if you're doing this on solo, you'll only have to do 3. If you're doing it with another person, you're only going to have to do 6. You have to do it with 3 yourself, and your friend also has to do 3, and it goes on from there. Let's say we're doing this on solo. Do your 3 challenges, whatever they are. They're random each game, and once that has been done, you can see that lightning comes down from the sky, and what you're going to need to do is actually get out your shield, walk around the table for a while, and eventually lightning will shock your shield. And as you can see, lightning has been shocked on the shield, so that means what you're going to need to do now is put it on your back and go to generator B. This does not work with generator A, it has to be generator B. And once you are there, you will see that there's the green little panel. You're going to need to thump that with your circle button when your shield is out, and you will see a cage will come up and it will open. And once that is opened, you can go into the cage, and if you are on solo, it will close automatically. If you are on co-op, you will need someone to close it for you, and then you start to go down. And once you go down to the room below, of course, but then you'll go down into a secret room, and in the secret room you'll see what looks like a vial of 115, and a skeleton will be hugging it. So what you're going to need to do is press square and you will pick up that part, and then once that part has been picked up, you will be called up to the surface, and there you go, you have the 3 parts for the wonder weapon upgrade. Now what you're going to need to do now is go back down to the bunker where you previously got the KT-4 wonder weapon. The table you didn't use to build the KT-4, go up to that, place it down, and it will start its upgrade process. And then once it's been done, you can go up to it, bada bing, bada boom. There you go, you have just got the KT-4 upgraded into the Masamune. Now this weapon is a complete beast. I've used it a few times and it's really fun. It makes the KT-4 unupgraded version look really bad. This one just makes it look amazing. I really enjoy it. It kind of reminds me more of the Liquefier. I mean, I thought the KT-4 was more of a Liquefier type weapon, but this weapon just looks a whole lot better, and I really enjoy it. So hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. If it helped you in any way, shape, or form, be sure to drop a like on it. It shows you guys really support my videos. I'm going to show you a little bit more gameplay. Hopefully you enjoy, and see you later.
I really am at a loss to explain what on earth Division 9 hope to achieve by creating you. It's important to be gracious in both victory and defeat. You're lost! You're totally lost!